What if you could upgrade your workforce's biology, not just their software? In this explainer, we're diving into the hard science that proves changing your team's mindset can deliver a real, measurable return on investment, right down to the molecular level. Let's get into it.
Does it ever feel like your team, or maybe even your entire organization, is just stuck in a loop? You know, repeating the same patterns, hitting the same walls, and somehow expecting different results? Well, what if that isn't really a failure of strategy, but more of a biological default setting? A state where the brain is just hardwired to live in a predictable, familiar past.
This slide really gets to the heart of the issue. A person's personality, which is just how they think, act, and feel, creates their personal reality. So for your team, when they're stuck in the same thought patterns and the same behaviors, the business results are just going to be a rerun of the past. The brain is literally wired to repeat what it already knows.
But here's the real game changer. Recent research shows it's actually possible to biologically upgrade your team in just 1 week. And we're not just talking about a little motivation here. We're talking about verifiably rewiring the brain and optimizing biology for peak performance. This is proven science.
So how in the world is this even possible? Well, the answer lies in a pretty revolutionary new way of understanding how our brains work. We're going to look at the core mechanism that makes this kind of rapid transformation not just possible, but totally repeatable.
The core idea here is actually pretty simple. Think of your brain not as something that just reacts, but as a prediction engine. It's constantly running code based on all your past experiences to predict what's coming next. So for any leader, the takeaway is huge. To change the output, your business results, you have to rewrite the brain's predictive source code first.
And this is the 3-part toolkit they use to do it. First, something called reconceptualization. This is basically updating the core beliefs that act as the brain's source code. Second, they used guided meditation, which helps to weaken the brain's automatic autopilot habits. And third, they used a really unique tool called an open-label placebo to create a powerful window of opportunity for the brain to install new, healthier predictive patterns.
Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but as a leader, you need proof. You need a measurable ROI. So let's get to the hard data, the tangible, molecular evidence that shows these changes are real and, more importantly, quantifiable.
And this is where it gets truly wild. The changes they saw in the study weren't just in brain scans or people saying they felt better. Nope, the proof was literally circulating in the participants' blood, ready to remake their biology from the cells on up.
Just take a look at this chart. The study found a massive increase in a protein called BDNF. The easiest way to think of it is like fertilizer for your brain. It boosts neuroplasticity. That's the brain's ability to learn, adapt to change, and form new strategies. An increase this big means the brain is physically primed and ready to innovate.
This slide shows what's basically a fundamental energy upgrade. The participants' bodies literally rewired their cellular engines. They started making ATP, the body's energy molecule, way more efficiently. It's like switching your team's energy source from a slow-burning log to high-octane jet fuel. This provides the on-demand energy you need for super-aware, high-performance brain.
The neurological shift was just as stunning. The program actually quieted the brain's default mode network. That's the part that's responsible for all that self-focused thinking and internal chatter. By turning down the volume on that me-first network, people shifted from an individual focus to a more collective awareness. I mean, the implications for real teamwork and collaboration are just enormous.
So, okay, we've got undeniable biological proof, but how does this all translate from biology to the boardroom? What does this actually mean for your organization's performance and its culture?
Let's talk about a key concept called the emotional refractory period. It's basically the time it takes you to recover after a stressful meeting, a tough conversation, or some kind of setback. The thing is, most people are living in a long refractory period, letting the stress chemicals from past events dictate how they think and feel right now. They're literally viewing the future through the emotional lens of the past. So when your team learns how to shorten this recovery time, you're building a super high level of emotional intelligence. And this is not a soft skill, it is a competitive advantage. It translates directly into better teamwork, smoother collaboration, clearer communication, and a culture where creativity and support can actually happen. This quote from Dr. Joe Dispenza just perfectly captures the end goal. The point isn't to forget about difficult experiences, but to get the wisdom from them without being emotionally hijacked by the memory. When your leaders and teams can do this, they can make clear-headed decisions based on what's happening now, not on past emotional baggage.
So when you put all of this together, the neuroscience, the biology, the real-world application, it points to an incredible and, largely untapped new frontier of human potential.
It really leaves us with a very powerful question. If this scientifically proven level of biological change, impacting our brain structure, our cellular energy, our very blood chemistry, is possible in just 7 days,
then what is the ultimate potential of the conscious mind to shape not only our own reality, but the future of our organizations? That, right there, is the real return on investment.